Welcome, Nature Infused Ash here, foraging with Bigfoot. Welcome, welcome. Thought I'd come in a little bit early and I'll let people arrive, spend some time coming together and maybe grabbing some breath, breathing into our bellies, right? Yeah. Darn. I guess I forgot my water bottle. Yeah. Just listen to the beautiful bird. Let people arrive. I know I'm a little early. I see 5 likes, 3 people. Thank you. Appreciate the support for sure, especially now that I'm being pushed to the bottom of the algorithm. But anyways, we'll just come in and find your breath, tune in. Right, Nature Infused Ash here again, foraging with Bigfoot, awakening humanity alongside Bigfoot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gray Boa, thank you. Mate Worker, hi Ash. Hello, hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. How's your guys' summer going? It's flying by quickly. I find ever since July, it's like, zoom. Oh my gosh. Anyways, welcome, welcome. 7-7. So I guess today, started already. Just a little early. I'm just allowing people to come in and center, find their breath. Hello, Julie, Gray Boa, thank you. Maynard, boom. Kirsty, welcome. Richard, welcome. California, nice and sunny and warm. Embrace the journey. Hello, all the way from Washington State, all the way, I guess I'm saying hello from Alberta. And my crow friend saying hello as well. Wish you CCC for your live stream. Thank you, Zach. Julie Song. Yes, very warm. Cool, cool. Anywho, let's start. Where shall we start? Where shall we start? I guess the last expedition I went out with some people and it was interesting. Definitely learned some lessons. Lessons were learned and eyes were opened, majorly. It was nice to get to a different area. Your girlfriend, please say that you are a BI, otherwise everyone will leave. Anywho, yes, crystal clear clarity, Zach. Hi, Jolene. Where's it going? Oh, went to a new area. I guess not new. Like I've known that part of Alberta before, but Nordag is where we went, and it was very. What the? I don't know what's going on here, you guys. Kirsty, I'll leave that in your hands. Anyways, went to Nordag, and it was definitely different land. Like the land was what I remember from living up there. It was so energetically potent and so much moisture, and the foraging for like mushrooms and berries is vast compared to the part of BC that we go to. Definitely had some, and I guess, I felt awkward, I guess. I don't know if that's a word I could use, but never having interactions, that's not true. So those Sasquatch are the first ones that put me on the Sasquatch path, right? The Bigfoot path. They're the ones that said, oh, we're a lot, you know, when I said, oh, I'm gonna go out and find Bigfoot, and they're like, oh, it's a lot sooner than you think. And that's how I got onto this path, is through those guys. So it was interesting to have the universe bring that all together, especially with the people that were out there. So that was definitely a cool experience. It was nice to be able to get out and get clarity of the land, crystal clear clarity of the land. It was nice. We did have interactions with Sasquatch. They were definitely all over the place. A lot of activity out there, which was amazing in itself with the activity. Bigfoot can detect radio waves, absolutely. They can detect a lot of things. They're amazing beings, and that's where we can learn from them. Anywho, so one of the girls that was out there, as you can, I know I've mentioned in the previous lives where we're learning about the trees and how we can maybe use them as like a coherence, but to be able to find the energy. No such being exists. Yeah, okay. You prove that they don't exist to us. Thank you. Anyways, so with the trees being the same circumference, the same height, and all of that, we can start to see where there could be like an energy, what is it? Continuity. There's like a circle of energy that's going around that can create a portal into liminal space, or just for them to come into our realm. Trying to figure that out. But anyways, it was Christina and I, the portal, so you could tell that they would come in and stuff would happen on the land because of the way the ground was just so different, and the energy was bright green and it was flat, and it's like they would come through the portal and then land there. So we held hands and then held onto the tree because it was too the width of the trees, like they were far apart, so we had to hold hands. And you could feel, so I'm trying to teach her, you know, the energies and what we're trying to feel, and if we could, you know, feel that energetic, and if we could, you could feel the energy shifting, because certain people would fall out of the, I guess, out of the frequency that we were in. So as we went higher in frequency and trying to get to this so-called portal that we're trying to, you know, it's all just boots on the ground, we're just learning. And two individuals disappeared. The density was, it was too far down here. So then as we went up in frequency, everything would get silent. And then all of a sudden, when you looked up, there was like a ley line in the ground. There was no trees. It was just a complete straight line through the forest. Like, that's not natural. Like, it was amazing to watch that. And it was, yeah, just an incredible experience. Lots of tracks, like, everywhere. Breaks and stuff like that. So Maynard, I picked beans, carrots, and cucumbers from my garden the other day. Took half of my picklings to my gifting spot. Nice. Hug a tree, it's healing. Absolutely. I like to put my back, so I'll hug the tree, and then I'll put my back and allow the energy in the back to be pulled out. So energy healing that way, because we tend to always forget the back body and the energy of the back body as well. So that was nice. What else? Anyways, that's probably as much as, I don't know, I can dive deep on that one. So it was nice. We'll definitely get back out there by the end of this year, or the end of the summer season. Going out with my research buddy Zach tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with that. Have some new instruments, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully the sound bowls. We've got some drums, got a rattle. Oh, the buck I saw was beautiful. Yeah, thanks. He was magnificent, wasn't he? They just follow me right up, and it's like, hey, you gonna feed me? Feed me, feed me. Yeah, there's two of them. One's a little more skittish than the other. He won't run too far, but the one that you saw, he'll eat right out of your hands. Well, not everyone's, like, it depends, I guess, on your energy, but he's always here. He knows where to go to feel safe. But yeah, so heading out this weekend for 4 days, see what happens. I know there's not supposed to be any security on the road. Hello, Ohio. Is this in Europe? No, this is in Canada. And so there are still fires in the area, but ready to go. Right on, Zach. Me too. I'm ready to go. It's kind of going, oh, I should have left tonight, but oh well. We'll get out there and I'll be more, again, with all the people that go, where's the video or the photos of Sasquatch? Remember, I'm not here to prove anything to anyone. It's just we're documenting our experiences, see what happens. We can all get together and, just up-level our own frequency, right? As we get together. I encourage people to get out on their own and go out and create the environment within themselves and within the environment where they go, so they can have a live interaction, or if they can eyewitness a Sasquatch. It's personal growth, absolutely 101. It's 100% personal growth. That's one thing, like, it's like consistent, always growing. Like, I have like the last visual sighting at the beginning of, pictures don't give you that exactly. They don't give you that. It's hello, Missy Massage. Anyways, it's what you can learn from them, and that's where I was asked, would you do like retreats? Are you Yeti hunting? Well, yeah, Yeti, we're not hunting, but we are attracting, not hunting them. I mean, I guess we're going out and we're looking for the evidence. But yes, Bigfoot, Yeti, Sabe, Sasquatch. Yeah, anyways. So we're thinking about doing maybe possibly couple retreats with the Sasquatch, because again, you guys, it's all, you go into their energy and your energy, you will be imprinted. Everything is energy. The environment that you even live in will imprint your energy system in your body. Like, it is so important for people to realize that. And as much, sometimes we like to put ourselves in environments that aren't so healthy for ourselves. I think they are Nephilim from the Bible. Well, Zach, comment on that one. You know more about that. I've heard a lot of people mention the Nephilim and talk about and ask me those questions. And then I would go, what do you feel on that, Zach? Because I'm not 100% sure. I've never read the Bible. I've been advised or told to maybe do the, what is it? It's the other one. The Equinox? Nope. I don't know, the book of something. Maynard, I got Mind Speak the other day. Come find us. Oh, what would you do with that? I would ask. They are not Zach. No, no, they're not Zach, Julie. Have you ever seen one? Yes, I've seen them about 6 times now. Maynard, what I would do is ask questions. When they say come find us, I would ask what. So this is hard. So then I will ask the question of, where do you want? Like, asking questions of maybe giving you an idea of where you can find them. Like, what kind of energy? Ask questions of the land. Like, are you over here? You should get an expansive or contractive answer within the energy body, and then maybe, even them talking to you, right? Like, I'm over here. And again, then are they going, as you're hiking through the bush, are they asking you that? And then are they cloaking? You can say, oh, they don't cloak. Well, okay, we won't use that. But are they turning invincible? This stuff exists. That's why there's technology that creates cloaking. Like, there's just so much. So those are questions you can start asking them and see what you get in return, Maynard. I was in the middle of the woods with my dog looking at breaks, bends, and pushovers. Cool. Richard, this is new to me, and I didn't get the energy thing until I did a living food cleanse. Yeah, still new to me. me. So they're dimensional, that come out like you're tuning into a radio. You know, really good way to describe it, Richard. Yes. So as we, just like we're tuning to the frequency of that radio station, we can tune to the frequency of the elemental realm, right? I would more say that they are ambassadors of the elemental realm. They are physical. They are a physical being that have the ability to come into our physical reality and go into the elemental realm. So when you're out, you can create that frequency in the environment, like Zach and I did when we were playing the sound bowls, and I saw the energy of the land come up and the energy of like above come down into coherence, and then it opened up and voila, there they were. So that's a really good description of how you could tune into that for sure. Mike, up close or from afar? They're about 80 yards, and I've had one maybe like 10 feet behind my expeditioner that was sitting in the chair. So, and then, more than, I guess it's going to be 100 yards and then all the way to up to 10 feet. And I don't know what yard that would be. Julie, ask God, he will tell you. Right. Mike, are you a zoologist? I'm a multifaceted healer. I wouldn't call myself a zoologist, more like a Bigfoot researcher, experiencer. I do believe frequency is being utilized by them like a radio. Are you a jungle woman? Am I a jungle woman? Ha! I don't even know if I should answer that, but I'm not in the jungle. Ash is more of a naturalist. Yes, absolutely. That's why I call myself nature infused Ash, right? We are nature. So let's connect to nature to connect to ourselves. I mean, yeah, are you hunting Bigfoot? No, Connie, we wouldn't be hunting Bigfoot. We're more experiencing Bigfoot. We're live interacting and eyewitnessing Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Sabe. We're learning lessons from them, helping, our gifts and abilities. You guys go research telepathy, go research clairaudience and all of those clairs. You are a Renaissance woman or whatever. Yeah. Hunting is not the correct term, more so, yeah. Right. So, hello, Patrick. Welcome to YouTube. See you on Instagram. Pat and Laura from Oklahoma here. Hello, Laura. Love your show and posts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm wearing no shoes. Kirsty, I'm going to join a sound bath with Himalayan singing bowls, crystal singing bowls, hand kashi chimes, Native American flutes, ocean drums. That sounds amazing. Zach was asking about the land that you're from, Kirsty. Like, I don't know, but I can't remember. Searching for. There you go. Searching for. Even though we are, it does. Searching for Bigfoot. We are live interacting with Bigfoot, experiencing. Yeah, I like you. You're a cool person. Okay, thank you. Do you have any photos of Bigfoot? No, because whenever I'm live interacting and actually eyewitnessing that Sasquatch, that's the last thing I think about is my phone, because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing that. Holy cow, look at that. Is that a Sasquatch? Yes, that's a Sasquatch. Because you're going to take away from your experience, and why lose that opportunity and that experience for you to take a photo? If, and I do believe one day I will be gifted a nudge to grab my phone and take a picture, but that's what they gave us at the beginning of July with us doing the sound bowls, and then us seeing the Sasquatch there was, more than I could ask for. So yep. Maynard, in the mind speak part, I was nearly certain that there was more than one close by at the time of the question. Invisible. Yeah. See, and that's probably where they wanted you to see if you could notice, right? Notice them. So that's where it's like, because I've heard them say, can you see me? Come here. I'm here. And it's like, okay, let's tune in to that frequency and see if we can pick apart where they could be turning invisible. I'm in Italy, there's no Bigfoot here. Yeah. Canada, there's Bigfoot. Below us in America, I guess you guys would call it, down there's Bigfoot. I've been asked to come out to Texas to do some research. So again, working on that passport, Ashley. Hide and seek is the game for them. Absolutely. And it's not just hiding themselves. They're hiding clues on the ground. Pick up those clues, pick up the subtle energies, the gifts that they're leaving you, right? You believe in Bigfoot? No, I'm a knower of Bigfoot? Yes. Nighttime would be a bit intense for us. You got to be scared. No, I mean, I guess it really depends on the environment, the people you're with. It can be intimidating, yep. I'm not gonna lie, it can be. But you want to let that fear go, and that's again where Julie, it says it's all about that self-growth, right, you guys? When you're at night and you're fearing, what are you actually fearing? Is it your mind just trying to keep you safe? Is it actually something there? So that's where the self-growth would come in. You're learning who you truly are, you know. It's not just finding Bigfoot, it's about that self-experiencing and relieving those blocks that keep us from living the best life ever, right? And being the best individuals that we can be in every now moment. That's what I so believe in all the time. That true, yeah. Kirsty, I fall asleep to Native American flute music. Julie, Michael knows, not believes. Yep, exactly. Knows, not believe. I appreciate you, Julie. Thank you. Zach, it can get your adrenaline going. Yes, it sure can get your adrenaline going. And I guess it's falling into your breath, right? It's breathing in and really centering yourself within your body, facing your fears, because that's what's going to... Fear is what stops so many people. Fear is going to, like, when you're uncomfortable, be okay with being uncomfortable. And that's fear, you know, it's our mind being programmed to keep us safe from not advancing, right? So when you feel that fear, that thing come, it's just grab a hold of your breath and center yourself. Breathe deep into your belly. Julie, I'll tell you all about it the first time. October 10th, September was fully booked. Maynard, fearing giant spiders and their webs at night in the bush. Yeah, I would fear that for sure. For sure. You want to see Ashley go running. I'm not a fan of spiders. That's why I like, oh, come down to Hawaii. I'm like, I don't know, there's spiders and stuff. Welcome camping with Sasquatch. Nice to see you here. I sense they do some subtle things and see if we realize it's them. Absolutely, 100%. I left a glyph on the ground and I'm like, and I heard them say, can you cleanse the area? So I grabbed my Palo Santo. They wanted Palo Santo, so I gave it a little clearing and I walked away. And then this afternoon when I walked over there it was, the little blue object was moved and the stick was put on top. And I'm like, yes, I'm listening. You know, some people might get... if you can listen and pick apart those subtle things that they do, you're paying attention. You're paying attention to the smallest detail. You're going to be blessed. You're going to have like an amazing experience. They will gift it to you if you are listening to their messages. Subtle, energetic, physical, all of it. Absolutely. Kirsty would love to hear. Fearing spiders anywhere. Yeah. Yep. The mountain air you breathe out there is so empowering. Yes, absolutely. When there's no smoke in the air. Yeah. Well, and that's just another elemental. Vernon 52. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. I know it can be a challenge to stop by at this time, so I appreciate you stopping in. Not to cause any worry, but I'm getting inner vision communication of fire and thick smoke relative to your expedition. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'll send some protective light. Appreciate that, the Vernon 52. There's definitely stuff going on out there. So we'll see. The stuff is open. I have people boots on the ground that are out in that area, so we'll see what happens. Always being very aware for sure. So appreciate you stopping by the Vernon 52. Julie, you are blessed, Zach. Yes, we are all blessed. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit that like button, right? 16 and 53 watching, so definitely radar. Anyway, I'm in the America's newest national park in WV. We are already getting more sightings. Do you think the federal government gives them national parks as refuge? You know, I think, yeah, I think so. There's a lot to be said around that for sure. There might be some that go, no, I don't think so. That's not true. But where I do see it to be true, because wherever I have interactions, it's like we're right. Yes, like, subscribe, and share. Absolutely, Richard. Do greatly appreciate that, especially, you know, since they're censoring because of the topics. So I see that to be true with the national parks being a refuge, or is it because they want to just make sure they're keeping them in a containment? So like even when Zach and I were out there, we saw these weird objects. Now I'm gonna be careful of how I word situations here because of the topics, but totally okay. Cool, you guys, for deleting that. So the place out here, we're right on the edge of the national park. I do see a lot of evidence that they might come out of the national parks and then go back in. And then out by Nordegg, I mean, there's certain types of areas that it's more crown land. Don't think there's any national parks there, but they're going to be close enough to certain parks. A lot of logging. What would we call those? Provincial? No, recreation, provincial, I don't know. So it's different here in Canada, but yes, to the national, I do believe that they are some kind of sanctuary, or they're just making sure energetically. So are they using fences to keep them in those areas? Possibly. I have, you know, asked questions about that. Antonio, how do you feel about all of this? What's your point of view of things? How do I feel about all of this? What is this? What's your point of view of things? In Canada, they call them concentration camps. Okay. I don't see those yet, so park rangers here, no. Yeah, exactly. So park rangers, anyone that has a key to land that is run by, even if it's the oil patch, you guys, it's the oil patch, it's logging industry, they're all going to keep that land to themselves, and they don't want follow the money, right? Gear Jammer, I was abducted by space aliens in Yosemite National Park back in 1980. They served me what supper. Okay, cool. Oh goodness, you guys, I don't know what's happening, but glad you enjoyed that steak when you were abducted. Anywho, was distracted. People, I don't know what to say at the moment, you guys. Yeah, anyways, the chat is wild. Yep, it's an unusual chat. This has never happened before. Ever try a nudist adventure in the wild? No. Nope, have not. Yeah. Kirsty, are you busy tonight? It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Ever hear Frogman? Well, I don't know. Like, I've seen frogs. I've never heard of a frogman. Is it in... So, the world is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. keeping you busy tonight, aren't they, Kirsty? Oh, I'm going to like... Oh, right. Anyways. What about the elemental realm? My girlfriend believes in Bigfoot, aliens, and little people. Never believes in me. Just kidding. Nice background. Thanks. Thank you, Antonio. How do you feel about the safety of the animals on the planet? I do feel a lot of energy. Yes, there's a lot of energy. I do feel that the animals on the planet are, again, you guys, the animals are going to change just like our DNA is going to change, and I'm going to probably get a lot of weird comments from this, but about the nudist thing, we used to have a fellow who did that all the time, and it was a washer territory I knew well. Okay, let's get back on track. I do believe that they are being aligned to, you know, if anything, if the planet decides to shake anything off, it's going to be the humans, right? We're the parasites. We're the ones trashing the planet. They're going to be able to, because they're so connected to nature. So if we're not connected to nature, you guys, and you're eating out of boxes and eating all of that, screwing up your gut, you're not in your heart and brain coherence. You know, this is all scientific. If you guys, if all you people that want to sit here and make these silly comments, you know, it's like, go look at the evidence. Go do your research if you must. You know, there's so much of it out there. Infuse nature into your life. That means, you know, medicinal mushrooms, chaga, reishi. Hunter-gatherers will not be shaken off. Absolutely. Eat like a hunter-gatherer. Thank you for stopping by. That's exactly it. Eat like hunter-gatherers. Even their gut biome is amazing. You know, there's studies around that. Like 100%, that's how I choose to eat, and it's been a game changer. You thrive every day. Absolutely. Hunter-gatherer. Go look it up. There's a lot of information out there. I won't provide that type of information here. But that's where I go to nature, you know, like it's eating the mushrooms. Like we found bolete mushrooms. We sauteed them up in coconut oil. They were amazing. It tasted like the land. It connects you to nature. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to do stuff to your microbiome. It's going to do stuff to your body. They won't shake you off if you are connected. Absolutely. How far away are you in the trees? How far away? Well, I mean, tomorrow we're going 300 and 400 kilometers into the bush from where I live, I guess is what you would say. So, yeah. Trump is king. I hunt animals for food. I want ethical hunting practices. Absolutely. And I mean, where does your food come from? Who are the people feeding? Like, what are they feeding the animals? Ethical is absolutely respecting the animals. It's that respect. It's, you know, yes. Not poisoning the animals, because what you're giving that animal, you're going to give to yourself. And maint worker. Ashley, what has been your most memorable interaction since you've been doing Sasquatch stuff? Brian from Nia Bay. Brian from Nia Bay. My memorable, I have so many. I'm probably the first time ever going out and having the Sasquatch pierce my heart with her frequency when she let out that whoop. It was that, along with them like running and bashing through the bush and whooping. That was incredible. Like, their sounds are mind-blowing. I love them, and when you can receive the whoops and the calls, it's another level. So that would definitely be one of mine. And then probably the best sighting was in July 1st, long weekend here in Canada, when we did the sound bowls, and he was standing at the tree and he walked out. I'm like, that's a Sasquatch. He's like, yes. And I went to go start doubting it, and he's like, don't you doubt it. Don't you doubt it. You know what you're looking at. It was mind-blowing in itself. So, you know, and all of them are memorable for sure. So it's definitely a magical experience. You are covered, Ash. Thank you, Julie. Stan, the man. Earth is having a magnetic reversal, makes the animals lost. Yeah, and I can definitely see it in the birds. And I feel like we're a month behind, if that makes sense. Like right now, even though it says it's August 15th, it actually feels like July 15th, even to the animals. So it's like there's something going on. Yum. Hi all. Hello. Hello. Metaphysical extrapolator. Ronnie. There you go, chick. Good dialogue. No politics, please. Why does the government keep it a secret? Because we can find out the true meaning of who we are when we because the more you engage with them, like Sabe, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, you're imprinted by their energy. And when you're imprinted by their energy, it will activate stuff in our dormant DNA, our DNA that's useless. Not really, it's just dormant because it's been programmed that way. So that starts to come online. I mean, look at the pyramids, what they're discovering. Like there's energetic hotspots as well when you go to different areas of the world. It's no different. Like you go to the stones, you go to the pyramids, you're being imprinted by energy. So when you're in the Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Sabe's energy, you're following them, you're touching the tree breaks, you're putting your feet into their tracks, you're imprinting yourself. Lamar, how is the fire status on your side? It's not bad. It's a hit and miss. Definitely Alberta seems to be all right. The mountains, there is a couple fires, but not as bad as it was at the beginning of summer. Richard, did you have a vid about what happened with David? He's such a great guy. I personally don't have a video with David. I have pictures with David and his wife. Ask me questions and I can answer that for sure. His sighting of a Sasquatch definitely was the same experience I had July 1st. He's connected in other ways. So it was definitely a learning lesson on a different level for me being in that situation. So again, like, subscribe, share. 59 people, 23 likes, a lot of watching, no hitting the thumbs up. Appreciate your guys' support. Ronnie, the Patterson film is the holy grail. Yeah, see, they were definitely blessed for receiving that. The Sasquatch definitely gave that to them. But again, you guys, look at how many people, everywhere I look, there's shows about Sasquatch now, there's like cartoons. If you can be like, if you guys are a critical thinker and you can really read between the lines, don't, there's so much evidence that is right in front of people's eyeballs about Sasquatch and Bigfoot. There's, I think, because we're on that tipping point, we're on that pendulum swing where we're kind of going back to the other side, and there's so many things that are going to be revealed. And I will have that photo just for my own experience, just to be blessed, because I guess people need that. Zach, mine is my first experience when I shine my flashlight. Yes. Willie and Betty, welcome. Haven't seen you guys in a long time. Welcome. Do you find the pollen and a problem or a blocker for Sen? Pollen. What kind of pollen? Like tree pollen? Vortex. Vortex, yes. Commie tube. I felt a negative energy from them. Oh, so then it would be what was inside of you that made you feel that negative energy. And then again, are you hunting? Like if you're feeling a negative, there's something that's happening within yourself or the situation that's being brought forth to having a negative experience. You can read the situations, and especially if there's some kind of like disrespecting the land, not saying you are, but they don't like that kind of stuff. We are supposed to be the keepers of the 3D realm. Humans are. Well, are we keeping the land very well? No, we're logging it, we're filling it full of cement, and it's just not the right stuff. Antonio, Don't you think they have their own stuff going on everyday life, just allowing humans for a long time now? Yeah, I mean, they live their lives. Yeah, just like Sasquatch can't be controlled, we can. Yeah. But again, can we be? Julie, I don't know. I guess that's where I've always been, that question everything and authority link. That's probably why I'm unable to get along with certain people, because I just cannot be controlled. I'm such, like, I want truth, and I'm going to be a critical thinker. I'm going to question until that thing can make sense on so many different angles. Just, I've learned too many things. Now I look back when I was a child and always questioned the teachers, and they did not like it. I would hit the thumbs up button, but there is no thumbs up button on the screen. Okay, well, thank you. Ronnie, you are a smart chick, so GD smart. Okay. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Antonio, they have their own language as we do. Absolutely. And then they have other language like energy. Now we have energy too, if we can tune into those abilities. A metaphysical extrapolator. It has reached into our collective consciousness. Yeah, it is a tipping point. Absolutely. I totally agree. Zach, it goes from a belief to a knowing after you have had an interaction with one. Yep. Call me Tobe. I was asleep. Woke. Okay, so you woke up. Yeah, I don't believe they're all good natured. Well, yeah, and just like all humans, are all humans good natured? Haha. Yeah, no, probably not. So what they were probably doing was hitting you, and so a lot of people will call it infrasound, or yes, infrasound is what a lot of people call it, that woke you up to, and you probably, it was a different frequency, so your body's like, oh my goodness, didn't know, so it gave you that negative, fearful energy. I've been woken up in sleep, and I was like, I didn't want to move, and then I heard them kind of growl, whoop outside my vehicle, and I was like, okay, but that's because you're woken up, you're trying to figure out what's out there. So that's, that could be what's happened. And not all are good natured, no, because look at the humans. Kathleen, you need to press on the 3 dots next to the subscribe to hit like. Appreciate that, Kathleen, thank you. A metaphysical. Just got a new passport. Yippee! Yippee, yeah, I have to get mine. My goal was for the end of August. Hopefully. It's already halfway through the month, so I better pick up the pace. Julie, meaning domesticated. Absolutely. Let's not be domesticated. We want to be undomesticated. It's just, yeah. Kami tube. So much. Energy is high. They followed me for years. I finally had to ask them to leave me alone, and they have, thankfully. So, I mean, obviously, that was for you to ask to be left alone. They respected you. So to me, that might not have been negative. They just wanted to work with, they saw something within you that they really liked and wanted you to, for a Sasquatch to interact with you, they see you have a certain energy, you have a certain glow around you, and they want to interact with you because there's something within you. And then maybe in a different lifetime, you are one of them. I don't know, right? So you've heard them whistling to each other as they went away. Cool. Yeah, see, and that's where that's amazing. Whistles are amazing too. I've had that happen. So I mean, to me, those feel, when you talk about those experiences, Kami talk to, it feels like a good experience. Doesn't feel any negative or anything around that when you explain what's happened. Comey, only if people could respect like that, right? Mayor, I'm kind of thinking the watchers are in every state and country. They just vary in looks and nature. Antonio. Okay, Maynard. Yeah. They don't look so different from us. They just want to live in the Okay, yeah. Vernon 52. I don't know what to say about that. So the Vernon 52, I'm getting the feeling that the heart piercing was a resonance upgrade to help you become more in tune with the Sasquatch you call Jane. She has helped me too. Yeah, I know your stories and your emails. I so appreciate when you reach out the Vernon 52. All your shares are, they're in alignment. Like, it's just unbelievable. Dusabe approve our tech we are using to get evidence of them. I find if you are going with the intention of being respectful, you're putting your intentions out there and communicating with them through your heart, then they are open to it for sure. I always communicate that I have my phone in my pocket or my backpack. If I'm allowed to bring that out when I'm having an interaction with them, they'll let me know. And again, if you go, I don't know if you've seen the last video, Bigfoot sighting, when we were playing the sound bowls, we were using technology, and he appeared on the other side of the camera. Wasn't in front of the camera for physical evidence for people, but it gave me the evidence, and then it gave viewers like you an opportunity to see how I reacted to that. The dog reacted, Zach reacted, you know, so that was pretty cool. So they were open to that. So again, I just go with the intentions, communicating always from the heart, respect, appreciation, and they'll guide me. So metaphysical, it is all about your intentions. Yep, think about what you're thinking about. Absolutely, absolutely. 100%. Totally agree with that. And that's where it's like I'm always setting intentions. And again, I'll set intentions of having interactions where we can get really precise on what kind of interactions we want with that intention. But again, you have to be thinking consistently, consciously aware. You know, it's what is going on in that head of yours all the time, because we're always thinking, always. So if we can control that and consciously aware of what we're thinking, feeling, experiencing, then that will help us with Julie, I was reading your comment and then something through something, so very interesting. But yes, thank you to the moderators. Kirsty, my life motto is have a purpose. If you buy this, you'll never lose sight of the goal. Absolutely, have a purpose for sure. Definitely agree with that. That mode. And having a purpose. Like, my purpose is to heal humanity. I love helping people infuse themselves with health, their whole wellness blueprint. Like, I love helping people. Like, it makes my heart so happy. Beautiful. Yep. Live by. Yep. Antonio, if you find one, just let others know where you find it. Okay. All right. A metaphysical extrapolator. That rock throw was there for a reason. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And welcome to the show. I've never seen you on here before, and definitely appreciate your energy here. Everyone's energy here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gear Jammer. Baby Sasquatch likes porridge. He told me he wanted to be as tall, as stinky as his dad. Yep. People, what's this channel about? What's this channel about? Well, it's about experiencing Sasquatches, helping connect people to the natural world so they can strengthen their connection to nature, to themselves, and to experience Sasquatch. So, everything. Nature infused. I just stepped outside because as you said, something was thrown. Something told me to come outside where I am. And what did you discover, Julie? What did you discover? That's very interesting. But yes, so it's just about experiencing the wilderness. Have you seen the Squatch? Yes, I have. Multiple times. Do I have photos or videos? Yeah, I have videos of us having interaction, not of them physically yet. Nope. Antonio, because if you don't let others on your information, on your finding, they will find you first. I'm standing by my tree and I'm getting chills. Julie, maybe we'll be able to teleport to each other. Are Bigfoots related to UFOs? Oh, I think there could be a possible connection, whether it be the energies, and there's portals opening up. You know, I have seen UFOs. I have seen green beams of light into the sky. I've never seen, well, okay, where'd you see the Squatch? Where? Out in Canada, in BC and Alberta. A metaphysical just uploaded a new vid. Looks like a young gun coming out of a stump. Okay. Have you seen a portal? I have. And I have went through liminal space as well. Now we're trying to figure out how to activate the portals. And I think the green light was definitely a portal. It was a high energy day, so it was the 13th of October, and stuff was happening. I think there's a lot of portals opening up, so I really like everything that is energy. So I do a lot of studying on the quantum, the physics, the energy, the frequencies, the human resonance and all of that, or the Schumann resonance, however, solar flares, all of that. And yes, I believe that was a portal opening, and then the day I left was a portal closing. So that was probably the most interaction I ever had throughout that 7 days, experiencing Sasquatch and portals. Nunya, Bigfoot's cloak, yes, invisibility. They know how to change their frequency to change invincible. Yeah. Justin, yep, that's true. I've had a lot of people bring me that research. Now there's a blue jay in the tree hollering at me. Maybe the blue jay knows me. He's visiting you, and they're away from us right now. So maybe he's just stopping by at your place, and he knew that you were. That's funny. That is interesting. Zach, I do believe they have some sort of cloaking, phase shifting. Yes, they're shifting frequency. They're shifting and changing their energy, their frequency. We're tuning that frequency. A metaphysical. You once said that portals might open between two trees. Think you are right. Right? Yes. And the more and more that we discover that and play with that, definitely see that to be true. And now when you're looking at the ground too, from where, and the ground is flat and like it's light green, like it's not like, you can see the circle too, like why? Oh, I didn't take a picture or a video because I didn't have it. I didn't carry my phone on me on that trip. So maybe if I go back there, I can. Oh, there's a bird over there. Julie's song, that's really funny. Haters, ignore them. The Vernon 52, create and be open-hearted first and foremost. Anyway, tonight the resonate coherence on the show was a bit off, but there's an energetic reason for that. Might help to do a group meditation to start. I did do group meditation to start, and that's what happened today. So I started a few minutes early, and people, yeah, so we'll just keep playing with that energy. The Vernon 52, thank you. Appreciate your shares. Antonio, it's funny and scary looking for them. Why? It's fun and scary looking for them. Because it's new. It's because it's been hidden. It's because we're discovering stuff that has been, hidden, like bears with the chat group. No, yeah, see, at the beginning, while I was asking people to come in and center into their breath and stuff like that, so we'll work on that for sure. And it's new, so scary could come in because it's new. That's just like any type of self-growth when we're starting a new business, it can be scary because are we going to fail? Like all those beliefs that can be triggered. That's why we look at the fear and do it anyways, right? And that's why it's fun. We're looking at the fear and we're doing it anyways. Tell them about the golf ball. Oh, okay. So where the other portal was, well, maybe it came into coherence. Zach left a golf ball. The golf ball transported to my friend's house here where I live. And she's like, guess what I found on my windowsill when I woke up? The same weekend we left the ball, the golf ball. It was the same colored golf ball she found on her windowsill. Explain that one. Yep. Nunya. Are Bigfoots from Hollow Earth? Oh, that's a good question. I have not heard from... Okay. That question just... He just blew my... Boom, mind blown. Okay, so when Leslie and I were out in July of last year, and we went through liminal space, all of a sudden she's like, notice that the ground... Oh my gosh. Even Zach and I, we are noticing that the ground is hollow. So we're gonna have to dive deep on the hollow earth. I have not really done any research on hollow earth, so that is interesting, but I'm gonna have to dive deeper on that because a lot of things are hollow on the ground, and we've experienced a lot of things around hollow earth, if we want to call it. So again, back to Leslie, we were banging on the ground and all it just sounded like it was hollow underneath, and that's where we went through liminal space, and to my right was a Sasquatch that had to zap me out and put me back into this reality. So I think you're onto something with that, and thank you for that insight. I'm definitely gonna do some more research on hollow earth. A metaphysical got portal pic a week ago, will post soon. You are so the real deal. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna have to check your channel out. Stevie, I had a life-changing Sasquatch encounter in the North Cascade Mountains in 2021. Cool. Would love to hear about your life-changing experience for sure. The Vernon 52, yeah, okay, read that one. Kirsty, imagine if you hadn't done a meditation. Wow, what a night. Right, we're at 61 viewers right now and 33 likes. So don't forget to click. Kirsty, you're so busy and I appreciate you so much. Click the like, subscribe, and share. 6 months earlier, I had a vivid... Well, hello, Birdie. I had a vivid dream about being in the woods and Sasquatch appeared and took me through a portal. Oh, cool. So that's interesting. And that you remembered it is pretty phenomenal. Always write that stuff down, because I find when you dream about them, now that it's going to be a message of some kind. And I would then ask, okay, was that like 6 months earlier? Okay, 6 months earlier you had the vivid dream, and then you had, so yeah, see, they were telling you about the vivid dream. They're communicating prior to your encounter. Is that what you're saying, Stevie? Because that's what I'm gathering, and that's what I'm feeling energetically. Yeah, I started like 5 minutes early, the Vernon 52, so I don't know. I was just asking people to take a deep breath in, let's center, allow people to come in and take the deep breaths. So, do you have a gun with you? The people I do research with, yes. Not myself, no. I have my other forms of protection. Thomas, the Squatch left the golf ball. Yes. Yes, the bird is talking to me. Yes, the Sasquatch left the golf ball. There's protection out there, yes. Can you summon a Sasquatch? Yes, I have seen it, and I with other individuals, and they've come right to us, and I'm like, wow. So if your intention is correct and you're in your heart, you're putting out the correct frequency, you're attracting, you are able to attract, right? Magnetize that. So when I take women out, there are a lot of, what we can do is, because they don't always want to hike around the bush and go, 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 go. Sometimes that's not what we want, because Sasquatch is like, why are you hunting us? That's not what we want. They want us to sit and attract them in, right? Ceremonies, connecting to the earth, ice bathing, grounding, hugging trees, foraging, you know, the hunter-gatherer, absolutely. Connecting with the trees, you know, it's all of it, so we can summon them in. I believe so, is what I've experienced. Yes, I'm still not talking bird language yet, so it's hard. Stevie, yes, you are right. I ended up becoming lost after the visual sighting and was about to fall off a cliff, and the Sasquatch ended up saving my life. See, that's incredible. I have so many people that have life-saving experiences with Sasquatch, more so than any negative. So even the guy here that fills up my propane, he was guided. That's interesting. 8-8 infinity, all of it. He was guided out because he was lost in the middle of the nowhere. And if he wasn't guided out by a Sasquatch, and he knows it was a Sasquatch that brought him out of the woods, he would have been, you know, a missing person. So no, it was Sasquatch that saved him. So he didn't go missing in action because of a Sasquatch. So I truly believe that they would help people, unless, you know, you guys are out there with the wrong intentions. Sasquatch can help me find the trail, and it happened. Absolutely. So many synchronicities happen that day. It's not a coincidence. Absolutely, it is a synchronicity. I'll save my life. How can I call them evil? I owe them my life. Yeah. A metaphysical, believe they summon me sometimes, knocks at night, and a visual symbol means they want me to gift or visit. Synchronicities are so important to listen to, right? But it's not, it's those subtle energies, and then the synchronicities that are aligning, that because you're picking up the breadcrumbs as you go. It's like you're opening the correct door. I found a synchronicity. I'm aligning to the correct energy. Oh, look, another synchronicity. I'm aligning to the correct energy. It's expansive. Craig, hi from South Carolina. Hello, Craig. Obviously, it took generations to deprogram us from our natural abilities. Absolutely. Why do you think we can relearn so quickly? And if Sabe hasn't trusted man, how can they trust now? Because they're not going to trust everyone. Due to the fact that is why they interact with people in a, because they have that energy. They know they're not going to be out there and destroy them. They can sense the energy of the people that they can trust, you know. And I do believe that the time will come and the earth will shake. The Vernon 52, hoping Mercury 80 joins the show soon. She can help the group connect to Jane, which I'm feeling is what she really wants to happen. Well, I mean, it's definitely a new group. Stevie, cool channel. It's cool that there are spiritually active humans out there. So rare to meet in real life. Absolutely, I totally agree. But as you grow in that, you will align and attract that synchronicity, as we call it, right? I'm now more than ever will align to people that are more spiritually active, more self-aware, more coming from the energy that we're showing and resonating at. Antonio, they want to learn from us. Yeah, I've heard that too, because they find us entertaining, but we need to keep on looking for more information on them. Good vibes. Champagne, appreciate your post. It's good to get it out. Therapy. Julie, when they show us, we need to fight the doubt. Yes, absolutely. We have to. Should we fear them? Well, I mean, they're going to teach you how not to if they're coming to you, right? We don't have to fear them, but we're going to naturally have that fear within us. And depending on the experience that you're having, they've really helped me take that fear out of me having interactions with them. So I have followed their guidance, their lessons, because I mean, they are masters of nature. And I'm going to want to learn from them for sure. Ash, is it about honesty too? Absolutely. Yes, 100% honesty. That's a really big thing. And see, where we come from, Sabe, is truth and honesty. And that's why I guess I get censored, because I'm all about truth and honesty, and maybe that's not what a lot of people want on here. And yeah, and a lot of people can't have a hard time facing and hearing the truth, right? Because it hits a chord within them. But honesty absolutely is key. Zach, they can teach you how to break your fear. Yeah. Blessings. Hello, China Productions. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Craig, also, do they all want us to connect, not just the ones by you? Right, yep. Also, do they all want us to kick you? There are going to be ones that don't want us to connect, that don't want us to, and I guess it depends on which area, how much disrespect there has been on the land. So it's going to depend on the area for sure. You can, I know, because like even the ones in Texas, like I go, well, Texas is like a desert, but I don't really know. Again, it's like humans. They're not all wanting to connect. Not all humans want to connect either, right? So, okay. Willie and Betty, do you find a heightened sense of awareness to the natural realm during a storm, or just the opposite? I guess it depends on which kind of storm you're talking about. The energy of the land definitely is ignited, the energy. So conductivity can happen when we have rain, which then raises that energy, that frequency. It's a wash, it's an aura, it's an energy cleanse. So yes, seem to be losing my voice and I don't have my water. Stevie, 7 native grandfathers' teachings have 7 corresponding animals. The one for honesty is a Sasquatch. Yes, exactly. So are you up here in Alberta? Lois, I think. The ones in Utah don't like us. Utah. Is that just because of the way they interact with people? Stevie, I believe they can sense your intentions. Absolutely, they can. It matters what's in your heart. Yes, absolutely. And don't. So you're correct. It's all about the heart. It's all about your intentions. It's all about your honesty, your respect. Respect the land. Are you respecting yourself? See, and that's where again it'll come full circle back to yourself. Are you respecting yourself? If you're not respecting yourself, then you're not respecting the people within your environment or who you are with at work. You're not respecting what you put into your body. You're not respecting the trees, like these beautiful trees. Like I love the beautiful trees. So yes. Corey, from where do you draw wisdom? That's a good question. I guess it's just years of lessons, growing. I grow all the time. It's nature is definitely has been where I receive a lot of wisdom. Following spirit and intuition, and just really going inside and really learning yourself, really finding your own power, healing, connecting to it's self-discovery, as in people call it discovery of Sasquatch. It's like discovery of yourself, and then you can discover everything that you didn't think was out there. I get energized from windstorms. Yeah, I'm working with the wind element on so many different levels. And again, wind can be breath, air, right? Antonio, they have their own ways of living in their environment as we do, yeah. Having to be quiet when you encounter One, and don't lose your control. Yeah, don't lose control. So don't expand your energy. Oh my gosh, a Sasquatch. Like, no. Because then they go, oh my goodness, this person's, I don't know what they're like, because energy is fast. It's like a flash, right? So they need that energy to be centered and in balance. So yeah, don't lose control. Whether it's coming from fear or excitement, don't lose control. Keep the balance. Stevie, I'm from Minnesota. Okay, I had a Sasquatch encounter here when I was 6 years old. It was staring at me through the window of a cabin. Wow, yeah, started banging on the walls. Super scary. Yeah, especially when you're 6, right? Like, cognitive dissonance. There's something here looking at me. The Vernon 52. I was neutralizing the wilderness in a... Sorry. I was neutralizing the wilderness in Idaho, and that's when I saw one for the first time as a wilderness ranger. I was erasing any hint of humans for the Forest Service. Interesting. That is, yeah. I was really feeling into that. Very interesting. Thank you. Naturalizing. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. I was in Utah and did not have a negative experience with Sabe, Logan, and Eden areas. Cool. Carol, I heard they do that, banging on the outside walls. Maybe put out some peanut butter to be friends. Yeah, I don't, like, do you guys, when you gift peanut butter, are you leaving it in a container with the lid on? I know we put peanut butter all over a pineapple. I'm not sure if a Sasquatch took it, though. They took the golf ball, though. Antonio, I love the wilderness, but the mosquitoes don't like me. Oh, but if the mosquitoes don't like you, they'd leave you alone. Right? They don't get very close to people in Ogden areas. Julie, I would use a gifting site not too close to the house. Yeah. Especially, you know, Ash Prop has an answer for the mosquitoes. Yeah, it's definitely pull your energy. They don't exist. They're really not there. And just change that frequency. I have played around with that, so it's interesting that you say that. It's kind of, so when we're being agitated by bugs of any kind, we have the energy within us that is agitating. So it's, how can I bring that energy that's creating agitation on the outside come within? See, calm it down. Yeah, that's my advice. Stevie, I went back to Washington in 2022, and when I was hiking near Mount St. Helens, and I turned a corner, and there was a bright blue feather lying in the middle of the trail. I often wonder if it was random. No, it wasn't random. It was dropped. It does work. Absolutely it does. So this is what happened when we were on David's expedition. Christina and I were down connecting to the trees and kind of following the energy of what they wanted us to do. And on the way back, she was following directly behind me. There was no mushrooms on the ground. She was, you know, a couple feet behind me. All of a sudden, oh my gosh, Ash, look what I found. There was a mushroom upside down. And then we looked to see if the stalk was still on the ground, like the stalk wasn't on the mushroom. It was her favorite type of mushroom, her and David's. And it was like, like that, they just gifted that to you. So I would have noticed a mushroom on the ground, especially a mushroom that big, because I would have been like, oh my gosh, a mushroom. Wasn't there. She was behind me. It was upside down, no stalk on the ground, no indication. that the mushroom was anywhere in that area. So she was then gifted that mushroom because, again, they like to do that. Excuse me, sorry, you guys. Corey, I really want to believe there are sassies, but being from Louisiana, wildcats and crackheads. Okay, that's that's unfortunate. Bugs can be annoying for sure. Yeah, what a gift. Absolutely, it is a gift. Is that the one in the photo? That is a bolete mushroom. Yes. So the photo you saw, I took that other one off of Instagram, but the photo that you saw with me and that mushrooms, those are the ones we were eating. And it was a type of mushroom like that. Yes, that was gifted. Stevie, that's amazing. What a magical world we live in. Wish I knew how to make it better. Yeah, well, we are, by being here and raising the consciousness of humanity and connecting to groups like this that help raise the consciousness, right? So humanity has a consciousness, and then we all have our own type of consciousness. Always unplugged from the mass consciousness, but we as a collective, as we sit here in the group of 60, so don't remember to like and subscribe and share. As we sit here in our consciousness will help raise and awaken humanity so we can make it a better place, and it's happening. Crazy in the bush. Mountain Man. The Vernon 52, way past my bedtime. Very nice to be here and read the comments. Good night, all. Good night, the Vernon 52. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you all being here. Yes, I guess it's probably that time where we shall go our separate ways until next Thursday. So again, we're going into the deep, vast wilderness this weekend. We will record, produce some experiences, but I'm here too. Welcome, Bigfoot. So glad to see you here too. Embrace the journey. So much thinking that you are doing. It exhausts you. Rest, replenish yourself. Yeah. Sleep well, friend. Sleep well. All of you take care. We'll see you soon. We'll bring some more videos of our experience. Very cool channel. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you for being here. Glad I stumbled upon it. Love you all. What a great group of people. Yes, love you all as well. Great adventures all. Stay love, stay light. We're all blessed. Until next time. Yeah, have fun. Take care.